Hi, my name is Shuri and I'm a 4-H leader and an urban chicken consultant. And I just wanted to do a quick video on how to treat your birds for mites and lice. These are a common thing in your backyard chicken coop and they're pretty easy to treat, but you do want to keep on top of it. So this is one of our olive egger hens. She actually doesn't have lice or mites, but I thought I would use her as an example of what a clean bird looks like. So if you can zoom in, if you look closely, the base of her feathers are really clean. There's nothing sticking to them. There's no debris. If you go in and check your chickens, you want to check above the tail, you want to check below the vent. If you see anything that is like debris or dirt or anything moving, that's a good chance that you either have lice or mites. So the first thing I do is I figure out how to treat initially. I want to kill those live bugs. So I'm going to either use dishwashing detergent, such as this, and probably a good strength. I'm going to put it directly on the area where I see the moving bugs. Or I'm going to go with the 7 Dust. This is stuff that you can commonly find at your hardware store or garden store. And just as a side note, a lot of the stuff that I'm about to show you is off-label use. So use this at your own risk, although a lot of poultry keepers have found these things useful. So for the 7 Dust, I'll actually use gloves, of course. And I'll get a great big, as much as I can, probably a couple tablespoons at least. And what I'll do is I'll actually dust the bird right where I see the bugs. So I'm getting in there with my fingers, I'm making sure that I'm downwind so I'm not breathing it. And I'm just going to get it in there as much as I can. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the bird down so that she can fluff. Chickens are pretty handy in the way that they'll fluff themselves and help spread the 7 Dust. So I'll put her down. And sometimes it does take them a minute or two to fluff. Now, other things that I keep in my arsenal, so once I've initially treated with the dish soap or with the 7 Dust, another option too for the dishwashing soap is just to use a generic flea and tick shampoo for dogs and cats. And then I'll go in and make sure that I'll treat them a week later. You want to do it just like if it was lice or mites on something else. You want to make sure you go back a week later and treat again. I'll also use Frontline spray, and I found this other kind of spray that someone recommended from the Polish Club. Her name is Trisha, and this stuff works just as well. When we're treating birds, this is the ongoing. We'll do this about once a month. And this is one of my son's Polish. Basically what we'll do is we'll do a short spurt spray just under the vent, right near the skin. And then for the Polish, the crested breeds, we'll do one right in the crest as well. You'll want to watch because birds that do have crests, they tend to get mites and lice in both places. And if they're bearded, they may get them in their beard too. There we go. Alright, so I hope this helps you. Please visit my website, chickensforeggs.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me.